I am out here in the Pemigewasset Wilderness building a fire, building a nice little primitive shelter, and cooking up something nice for dinner. All right, so we made it. So this is the spot. This should be a good spot for the fire. I never started a fire in winter, so I've been watching YouTube videos. The YouTube channel I was watching, the guy basically said you have to have different size stacks. Pencil lead thin, and then you have your pencil size, and then you have a little bit bigger, and then you get into your arm size, and then you need your fuel. He said the stupidest thing you can do is not have that set up before you get your fire set up, because then you're just scrambling to try to go find wood. Let's go get some wood. Lighting the fire with this. So anxious to see if this is actually going to work. Not good enough, it says. Well, what do we do now? I'm not sure what to say. I really didn't want to do this, but I'm pretty hungry and I want to get this fire going, so we'll see if I can do it the old-fashioned way here. I guess it's the new-fashioned way. Ferro rods are more difficult than I thought it would be. So we are good to start adding here. And that is very quickly going to be too close to the shelter. We're going to go ahead and move this back. That looks like it's going to be a real fire. Starting to cool down a little bit here, and it's about 4:30 in the afternoon. Try to make this place as cozy as I can. Keep the snow off this. A little backpacking trick here. If you're ever hiking in the White Mountains, what you'll see is pretty much everybody's got one of these. This is a Sawyer water filter, and it fits nicely on these 1-liter bottles that you can just get from the gas station. A lot of people will fill this up and just go 1 liter at a time, but I like to fill my whole bladder up so I'm not having to worry about it all day. Got my bladder all filled up, and I've got a little bit left here in this this 1 liter. All right, I'm gonna try my hand at a little bushcraft table here. I don't think it's gonna be anything to write home about. Starting to feel pretty good about things. Shouldn't have said that, dummy. All right, so the idea, according to this YouTube video I watched, you get 4 Y branches. Well, I'll just show you. How about that? This is not gonna be pretty, but hopefully it's functional. That's cool. They want to be able to put something on a flat surface, so this will solve that problem, I think. Officially dinner time, functional, but barely. New Hampshire? So I've got a little tenderloin, just a little guy. Should I do one of these? Oh! Still good. That's what I get for messing around. That right next to it. Keep these out here. Picked this up this week at Kittery Trading Post. 40 bucks, and it's 2.4 ounces, so good for something like this and good for backpacking too. Water is starting to freeze. I guess it's getting colder. I've cleared the blockage. I don't mean to brag, but I have tenderloin. Yep, half a pound of tenderloin. All right, that's coming along. So in the state of New Hampshire, there are approximately 6,300 bears. And depending on where you are in the state, the density goes from 0.1 per square mile to 1 per square mile. And where I am right now is one of the more densely populated areas for black bears. So there's about 1 per square mile in the area. Done. Let's go ahead and put that right there, although I'm probably gonna eat it caveman style. Wow, that's pretty good. We have finally arrived. All right, so we've got tenderloin and some potatoes. Those turned out pretty good. Oh man, crispy stuff at the bottom is awesome. I'm in the woods camping. I hope you have a good night, okay? We've got basically a snow fort with a tarp over it. I don't know what you call this. I would say it's primitive though. Bedtime. There's that. Oh, it's like clown shoes. I don't like to inflate these all the way. I like it a little deflated, just like Tom Brady's football. Me and Tom got a couple things in common. Well, that's going to do it for today. I'm going to head off to bed now, and we'll see you in the morning. All right. Well, it's morning. It's about 8 o'clock. Spent the last hour or so warming things up, and we got a little bit of snow overnight. We got a couple inches. Woke up a couple times last night and tapped the snow off the tarp just to make sure this thing didn't collapse on me. All right, time to get pants on. Not my best work, but you want it like 12 to 15 feet high, something like that. And realistically, you want to hang it as close to the tree you can so you don't break the branch. And that's how you hang your food in bear country, or black bear country. Grizzly country, I don't know. Maybe you just run. This company here has my favorite backpacking meals, good to go. I have food allergies, I can't eat egg, dairy, and gluten seems to give me a problem too, so this stuff here, they market real well. So if you've got food problems and you go backpacking, definitely check this company out, good to go. They do ship, and they're local to the area. They're out of Kittery, Maine. And they're really good. So the Pemigewasset Wilderness is 45,000 acres. And there's a loop here that you can hike that outlines the western part of the Pemigewasset Wilderness. And it's about 32 miles, and you can hit 8 of the 4,000 footers, or if you take a small detour of a mile or two, you can hit 10 of them. All right, well that's gonna do it. I've got camp all taken down here. I've got my pack ready to go, and I'll see you guys in the next one.